Hey everybody, Gym Reviewer here back with another guide. Today we're going to go through the different discounts that Rogue Fitness gives, different sales, different ways you can really utilize them to your advantage and get the most out of your money from Rogue Fitness. A lot of people ask, how do I save money when buying from Rogue Fitness, or what can I do to lower the price, or what could I do to get free shipping, or how do I get discount codes or stuff like that for Rogue Fitness. So today we're gonna run through that real quick. 5 different major ways you could save money when buying things for your home gym, your commercial gym, or whatever from Rogue Fitness. So without further ado, let's get going. As you can see here, we have 5 different options, 5 major options from Rogue. First one is 5 for 5. Basically 5 items shipped for $5. Second one is hot deals. Next we have hundo pricing, boneyard, and closeout deals. Now, what does all that really mean? Rogue puts a little, there's some words here, but we're going to go into depth real quick and break them down. So 5 for 5 basically means you can pick any 5 products from this list, put them in your cart together, and your shipping total will be $5. My recommendation here is if you have an expensive product you want. Let's say you just want to buy, something like the Rogue Echo Bike, and shipping might be very expensive to ship it where you are. But you don't really have the funds to also throw in, a $2,600 power rack just to get free shipping. So what I would do is I would add the Rogue Echo Bike to your cart, and then I would find some cheap options, some cheap items, maybe some little accessories that you might want to add to your gym, like some collars, for $45, maybe a shirt, maybe a sweatshirt, maybe it's some $25 grips, and just pick some of these, really cheap products, $35 knee sleeves, and for maybe $100, $150 added, you get all these free accessories, free shipping, or $5 shipping, and the product you really desired. So check this out. I'll have links below, so it'll take you directly here to the 5 for 5 section. Next option, hot deals. Okay, these are deals that are temporary. They basically last while supplies lasts, and they're constantly changing. I'll have a link down for this one as well, down in the description. Feel free to check it out to get directly to here and check out these deals. These are the current ones on the website right now for December 2025. These are some pretty cool products, right? We have the Rogue Echo Rower, Echo Bike, some racks, the Manta Ray bench. Really, really good products. You could get them for much cheaper, right? This one right here, fold back rack, you're getting it for $75 off. That's not a bad deal. And it adds up, right? Let's say you buy, a few $1,000s of equipment right now. With all these deals, you could save a significant portion on your home gym just from this. Get it all in one spot, right? As we saw, Echo Bike, you could get it right now with some of these deals with the hot deals. Instead of $8.95 normal price, $8.45. So you save, $50. Not bad. $50 here, $50 there. It adds up, and the more money you have for a home gym, the happier you are. Next option. Hundo pricing. Hundo pricing is really cool because basically the more equipment you buy, the more weight worth of equipment you buy, the cheaper it is. So if you could match hundo pricing, let's say with 5 for 5 or free shipping, you're talking about a really good deal. So let's check out one of the examples. This is the Zeus custom bumpers, a really cool thing that Rogue has created where you can basically customize your bumpers, right? You could put Gym Reviewer, you could put your gym name, you could put your family name, you could put all these different designs from Rogue, you could change the color of them, and really have some fun with it. So let's say you want these plates and you want to buy a lot of them for your gym, and you decided, what text you want to add, what custom design. Well, now what you're going to do is you're going to pick how much weight you want. And essentially, the more weight you pick, the cheaper it gets. So let's see. Let's add, 2 pairs of 45s, 2 pairs of 25s, 2 pairs of 10s, and maybe pair of, let's add another pair of 45s, right? So each time, basically pricing is going to be dropped down progressively. So if we keep adding 45s to increase the weight here, our overall pricing is getting lower. It's kind of hard to see right here. Okay, so you can't see it right now. It's blocked by the items ship 5 for 5 tab that they have temporarily here. But basically you have the hundo price right here. Let's see what it is. Yeah, 47. Okay, so total price is like that. Let's say regular price might be 4,700. So regular price might be 5,400, and then hundo pricing you're getting a good discount of, let's say, I don't know, $600 in this case. So the more you spend, the more you save. It's something really good to know. You know, if you're looking to get a lot of weight plates for your gym, where you have a few racks or different stations, all of a sudden you want to do one big order. This is a really good way to save per pound the amount of money you're putting out. Next, we have the Boneyard. I've spent a lot of time in the Boneyard, have a lot of Boneyard bars. The Boneyard is basically where you can buy items from Rogue Fitness for a nice discount that don't stand up to the quality standard of Rogue Fitness. Rogue has a very high standard of quality. And let's say a barbell has a little marking or etch in it or some problem during manufacturing. Well, it's a product that they can't sell as their main, in their main line because Rogue has a really high standard of quality, but they're going to sell it for cheaper in the Boneyard. And basically what the Boneyard means is that you could buy any of these products and they're still very, very high quality. They might have a minor blemish or something, or in this case, like the Rogue Echo Bike, be refurbished. But, so you're going to get it for much cheaper. The only thing is you won't have the Rogue warranty. Okay, so you're going to buy this product and it won't be backed by Rogue's warranty. You won't be able to switch out parts, for free. You'd have to buy parts to change if need be. But that's kind of what you're getting. So me personally, I've bought quite a few products. I bought a few 28.5 millimeter Boneyard bars. I've also gone with the Oso collars. Great buy here for $35. I mean, that's a steal. Some of the best collars in the game, strongest collars in the game. Also, the Rogue Ohio bar, for example. Great buy. I even bought the Rogue Boneyard curl bar. I just couldn't come to grips with putting down $200+ on a curl bar. But for $175, it really made sense for me. So right now it's not in stock. I'm going to put a link again below so you could get directly to the Boneyard and check what items are available and in stock at the moment. And these are constantly changing. So keep an eye out. And this is a really, really great area to get some steals and sales. As I said, these are the collars I picked up a while back. I picked up, I believe, 2 pair of these. Great collars, really love them. They are very strong though. Just be careful. You have to watch your fingers when you're closing them and opening them because they have a nice little snap and kick to them. Last but not least are closeout deals. Closeout are exactly what they sound like. It's basically things that are discontinued from Rogue, maybe even gently used equipment, things that they're basically trying to get rid of, right? So you have, maybe some older plates or plates that they're maybe trying to upgrade to a new model. You might have, t-shirts or hoodies from last season. Look at that, $15 for a hoodie or for a t-shirt and $25 for this sick hoodie. That's not a bad deal at all. That looks pretty cool. Personally, I've never bought any of the apparel of like Rogue or anything, but wow, this hoodie's looking pretty good. $25, that's not bad at all. Yeah, really cool stuff here. And it's a discounted price basically. Actually, not all of it. Look at this, $30. It doesn't seem to be discounted. Maybe if we were to click on it, there'd be a discount. But you could also see there's some like garage sale items, like items that Rogue is just trying to get rid of that they have. And, it's not an item that anyone's really going to pick up necessarily. So they're like, hey, we'll give you a nice discount if you pick this up. Like a Monster branding plate pair, okay, for $18. Or a Monster branding kit. That's a pretty niche item. You have to have a Monster 2.0 rack for 108 inches and want to add that. So, I could see why they want to do this, but just know if you go through here, you could find some gems, guys. through the closeout section. Really, really cool stuff. You know, get some shoes, a lot of apparel, a lot of apparel. Look at that, the Dead Wedge for about $2.50 cheaper. Dead Wedge is a cool product though. Check it out. I'll have a link, guys, so you could check this out directly, the closeout section down below in the description. Feel free to check it out. And without, you know, taking any more of your guys' time, I appreciate you going through this little guide. I hope you guys save some money from Rogue. I love Rogue. I have tons of their equipment, spent thousands of dollars with them, and I hope you guys do too. Save a lot of money, not necessarily spend thousands of dollars, but if you'd like, that's great too. Home gyms are awesome, commercial gyms awesome. Whatever gym you're building, guys, feel free to check out our website, gymreviewer.com. We have a lot of information on here, tons and tons of reviews, as well as on our social media channels, Instagram, YouTube, so on. And we'll catch you on the next video, guys. Thank you so much.